Guys, in this video, I will show you how to optimize your conversion rate. I will show you 12 easy tips to implement on your website for a great conversion rate. I can guarantee you if you apply all these things, you will have a great conversion rate. So please follow all the steps I tell you in this video. A lot of things you can implement yourself, but for some things that are more difficult, I really recommend you to hire somebody on Upwork or Fiverr. You can just make a job post for a developer, a website developer, look at his or her previous work, and then hire somebody for example, 10, 20 bucks an hour. It's very easy. So it's not complicated. It's better to hire somebody for things it's hard to do yourself than struggle yourself with it for a few hours. So yeah, one, large and bold product price and title. This is very important. When people come on your website, they need to see the product title and the price very clear. So it just needs to be clear. You need to think like this. A child of 10 years old needs to be able to place an order on your website. So that's why we recommend that. As you see here as well in these examples, you all see a very bold product title and price. As you see here the price is not that visible, but here it is. So two, product price on offer with minimum 30% off. This is also what we recommend. You always want to do the product that you're advertising in the sale. So I recommend to do a sale between 30 and 70% off. And what we also recommend is the products that you are not advertising to don't put in the sale, because otherwise your store comes across a bit scammy, spammy. If you have a lot of like all your products on the website in the sale, so you only want to do the products that you're advertising in the sale. Okay, three, give a unique and branded name to your product. That's very important. So as you see here, like the sleeps, headphones, or for example, the Dan, Modius, Bomberjack, you want to give a name like this. So you don't want to call, for example, you're selling a dress. You don't want to call it woman's dress. No, you want to call it the Lisa Luxe woman's dress. Because when people see a name like that, they think, oh, this is from maybe a designer brand, or maybe a brand that's doing really good business for already years. Instead of that you have like a random name like a woman's dress with red roses on it, that just doesn't come across like professional. Okay, four, clear add to cart button or sticky add to cart. This is also what I really recommend. So your add to cart button, just make it black or other dark color that pops up on your website. So don't make it a strange green or purple color. No, just do it a good color such as black, dark blue, or other color that matches with your website. Also, the add to cart text on your button, I really recommend to do that in bold and white, so that also pops out. And if, for example, you have a one product store, what you then also can do is add a sticky add to cart. As you see here in the examples, also the very unique names, bold product text, the price is very clear, also all on the sale, save up to 34% off. Here also sale. Okay, five, guarantees. Guarantees are very, very important. You need to have guarantees on your website, because if somebody comes on your website, wants to buy a product of you, and they immediately see on your website, okay, he has like 14-day money back guarantee, or he has like 30-day money back guarantee, he has like try risk-free for 90 days. Then some people first come on your website and think, I don't trust this. But if they see all those guarantees, and also things like pay safe, over 50,000 customers, or 10,000, or even 500 customers, people think, this is very good. I can trust this website. So I really recommend you to use the guarantees such as pay safe with your local bank, such as, for example, in the Netherlands, Ideal. Or you can always do like a return guarantee. So what I always recommend to do is 14-day money back guarantee. So in these examples, you also see like guarantees. So as you see here, free worldwide shipping, try risk-free for 90 days. Here, pay safe with your own bank, always free shipping, simple and easy returns. Always free shipping, 24/7 customer service. Today with 50% off. Okay, six, scarcity. It's also very important to play in on scarcity. So capitalize on time, limited stock, or discount promotion, because you always want to, put a bit of scarcity in your website. Because, for example, if somebody comes on your website and she sees the products, or he sees the products and sees only 4 items in stock, as you see here, then she thinks like, oh, I need to buy this product right now because otherwise it's out of stock. And what you also can add here is a sale period to it. So, for example, the discount ends in 7 hours, and here extra discount. What also works very well is, for example, only 5 pieces in stock and will not get restocked in the next 1 month. So people then really think, okay, I need to buy this product now because it don't get restocked anymore. And last thing I want to say about scarcity and, for example, sales period is, when you do a sales period, you always want to do it with, for example, a holiday or special occasion. So, for example, winter sale, or Christmas sale, New Year's sale, end of the summer sale, things like that. You don't want to put random on your website, 50% of everything or up to 50% of everything. No, you want to do it with a special occasion or a holiday or something like that. With Icon, we always do that because you don't want to give out random sales that doesn't comes across like, if you're like a real brand. Real brands don't do sales out of nowhere. No, the real brands always do sales with special occasion. Okay, seven, unique selling points. It's always important, to highlight the unique selling points on your website. Of course, every product has different unique selling points. So when you're, of course, making, for example, your description or your product page, is always important that your unique selling points pop out. So here's some examples of unique selling points that you can use. Of course, it depends on what kind of product you're selling, but unique selling points are, for example, handmade, vegan, saves money or time, comfortable, waterproof. This one I don't get. Safe for children, organic. Here are also some examples of unique selling points. So soft and breathable headband, thin padded noise cancellation speakers. Here's some guarantee 3 nights of sleep from one charge. Try risk free. A free ebook. That's not the unique selling point. Okay, so here's some other unique selling points: the perfect fit, best quality for all seasons, and best customer service. Here are some another unique selling points. They are all in Dutch, so for the people who are not speak Dutch, but it says easy, waterproof, no effort, save money, save time. 8, social proof. Social proof is very, very, very important. You need to have social proof on your website. So somebody comes across your website and sees that, for example, already 10,000 of people went before you, or, for example, this person bought a product in the last 10 minutes. It all causes for social proof. So, tips that you can implement on your website for social proof are fake Trustpilot reviews. If you are, for example, selling in Europe, Trustpilot is the biggest review platform in Europe. So if you're selling in Europe, please use Trustpilot. If you're outside Europe, then I recommend you to use Lux or Ali reviews. Or, for example, your developer can make other reviews himself. SalesPop, also very good app. What SalesPop does, a pop-up comes across in the corner of your website with, for example, Johnny in Amsterdam bought this product 5 minutes ago. So when people scrolling on your website and see like some other person from the same country also bought that product like 5 minutes ago, and they also see your website that's only 5 items left, and they think, oh, I need to buy this product right now because it's almost getting sold out. Influence also is very good for social proof. Of course, if you're doing like drop shipping, you don't need to use influencers, but if you have a brand such as we with Icon, we use influencers for the social proof. 7,000 plus customers went before you. This is also a very good one. Just do a reasonable number, so don't do 100,000 if you're like a small boutique type of store. No, just do, for example, 1,000, 5,000, 7,000, 500 customers went before you. This product has been ordered 18 times in the last 10 minutes. This also works very, very well. Also plays in on the scarcity because it's ordered a lot in the last 10 minutes. And last one, newspapers. Newspapers are also very good. So as you see here in these examples, we're getting noticed by GQ, Best Health, Women's Health, Veritas Health, here Glamour, InStyle, Elle, Grazia, Men's Journal, Top Gear. Works very well. Here's some fake Trustpilot reviews, how they look. Some influencers, I think, become a member of Lux Cosmetics, join 97,000 other subscribers and receive special offers. These are Lux reviews. Okay, 9, payment methods. It's also very important to point out the payment methods on your website that people can use. I recommend you to put these below your add to cart button. This means add to cart in Dutch. So as you see here below, they have the payment methods, such as Amex, Apple Pay, Google Pay, Klarna, PayPal. So for example, if you're selling in the Netherlands, always make sure that Ideal and Klarna is up front. For the same with Germany. If you're selling in Germany, always make sure Klarna and PayPal is first. If you're selling in the US, always make sure that Apple Pay, Amex, MasterCard is up front. Also here, what works well is free shipping below the add to cart button, 97,000 happy customers. Here also some payment methods people use on the other website. Here as well, also below the add to cart button, plus guaranteed and safe checkout. Like almost on all the good websites that are optimized for conversion rate, you see that the website points out the payment methods people can use. Especially if you have Klarna on your website, it's important to put everywhere in your website that people can use Klarna, because it also causes for a lot of trust, because then people think, I can pay later. The same with, for example, other pay later solutions people use in America. If you have that on your website, please make sure to point it out everywhere. Okay, 10, clear and converting description without spelling mistakes. I see this way too often, is that people have descriptions with spelling mistakes in it. Boys, or girls, you really can't do this, man. I swear. Sometimes I review stores of my students, then I look through their website and then I see spelling mistakes. Come on, man. You can just simply put it in ChatGPT, and ChatGPT checks if there are spelling mistakes or not, or you can put it in DeepL, or if you wanted to do it the really good way, you can hire a proofreader. But no need for that. I just recommend you guys to use DeepL or ChatGPT for it, because you need to think this way. For example, your mom is shopping and comes across on a store similar like yours, and she sees like all spelling mistakes. Out of nowhere, she will not place an order anymore because she don't think it's trustworthy. Because if elderly people comes to your store and she sees spelling mistakes, she will not trust your website. So please make sure there are not spelling mistakes in your website. And also it's important to make converting product descriptions. How you can do that is yourself. So just look at other competitors, put it, for example, on ChatGPT, or translate it with DeepL. And also highlight the unique selling points in it. So the unique selling points you can make in bold, so bold text. 11, on your website, it's also always good to have FAQ, because if people walk through your product page and they want to order your product but maybe have one question about the sizing or a question about the shipping, and that question get answers, she will or he will always place the order. So if you don't have FAQ and people have questions, it will not get answered. So please make sure you also have always FAQ on your website. And the last one, but also very important one, is website speed. Without a good website speed, people will not order. Because if people come across your website and, for example, they're scrolling on TikTok, see a good ad of you, come on your website, and your website is not loading, they think like, fuck this, man, I will go back scrolling on Instagram or TikTok. So how you can optimize your website speed is with page speed. With page speed, you can check what your website speed is. I recommend it that your website speed is around 2 seconds or below 2 seconds. And if you see your website speed is above that, you can optimize it with Shopify apps. One app that I use for it, and I think is the best app to use for it, is AI Speed. So please implement this app on your website. And which app you can also add to your website is image optimization. So for example, you have a lot of products with large images on your website. What this app does is it makes the images smaller so your website is faster. Okay, this was how you can optimize your conversion rate. I think this is a very, very powerful video. I will also share this document with you so you can walk through all these examples. And yeah, please implement everything on your website so I know for sure that your website is optimized the right way. And of course, if you don't get sales by then you know that your ads are not good or your